Everyone, Blake Sloan here. Just finished this week's radio show. The brand new market numbers in for you. They're very, very interesting to say the least. First time we've seen a double-digit decline in terms of home sales going down last month. And so overall, looking at last month home sales for single-family homes on the entire Grand Strand, single-family home sales were down 12.2%. So last year in March, there were 777. This year, only 682. So something very, very interesting for us. We're seeing that some has to do with inventory. Big deal there is obviously interest rates have been up significantly, which is having some people pump the brakes or pull off a little bit. So if I'm a home seller, I may be wondering, watching that number a little bit, because we all know that price is supply and demand, and price is usually that lagging indicator. Now, the good news is prices are up. Price up, new record numbers right now. Average price on the Grand Strand's up 28.2% from the same month last year, which is awesome. Right now, the average sale price, $462,594, almost a $500,000 here on the Grand Strand, which is awesome. If you look back in 2019, it was really about 200,000 overall, and so we're seeing a little over 200,000 depending on median versus the average. Right now, if you look at median price, up 26.3%, which is awesome. $359,900, which is good news. A lot of extra equity for a lot of people. We're finding a lot of homeowners that we're talking to, we can get them a lot more money. They think they can. Don't even pay attention a lot of times to the online evaluation tools, because we can outperform that almost every single time. Now, one thing that's really driving that and protecting prices right now is inventory. Still all-time low, record low inventory, which is an inventory crisis if you look at it. We're seeing that not just here locally, but across the country. It still is what they call a super seller's market, meaning the sellers have the advantage right now. Inventory is down 23.1% from the same time last year. It was already low last year. Now it's even 23.1% lower. Right now it's 1.0 months of inventory. Usually a healthy market's about 6 months of inventory. Anything below 6 months is a seller's market, meaning that the seller has the advantage. Anything over 6 months is a buyer's market, meaning the buyer has the advantage. So if you're a home seller right now, you do have the advantage. We may see it lighten up a little bit as rates continue to rise in that scenario. And also, as you know, we're a seasonal market. We have so many buyers in town right now that are buying, just who've been stalking properties for 3, 6, 9 months. They're combining that with their spring break and coming down buying. My team's been seeing it all week this week. Overall, condo sales also down in condos. Condo sales down not as much, down 3.5%. This last month, there were 783 condo sales. The same month last year, which is March, 811 sales. So down just a little bit. The great news is price is still up. Price is up 33.1%. Right now, the average sale price for a condo on the Grand Strand, $254,224. Median price up 36%, $211,500. And overall inventory, check this out. Inventory for condos, a record number, down 70%. So 70% less condos than there was last year. Right now, it's 0.6 months of inventory. And so that's something we'll keep watching there. If you're thinking about selling, it's a great time. Myrtle Beach is and always has been a seasonal market. We're coming into the spring, summer market. It's still a seller's market, but the one wild card, which has made some little bit of waves here, has to do with interest rates. We just hit the highest rate since 2011 this past week. It's kind of tough there. The highest rate since 2011. It hit a high number of 5.08% this week. Right now, as of today's show, 4.97 is back down a little bit, but it still has jumped significantly. So you may see some buyers pump the brakes. If you're thinking about refinancing or buying, you may want to do something quickly, as it is projected to continue rising overall. I think everybody kind of knows that. But if you want to have any questions about that, reach out to us. We can certainly help you with that. Any questions. But if I'm a home seller, you got to keep that in mind, because that means as the rates go higher, less buyers will want to buy, and less buyers can qualify for your property based on price. Because as that rate goes up, right, their debt to income ratio, what they can afford monthly, is affected, and a lot of them just can't afford that much of a higher monthly payment. So here's the deal, though. One of the biggest things is we need inventory. If you're thinking about selling, if you know anybody thinking about selling, have them call us. One of the best things we do on our show here, which runs on Saturdays and Sundays here on 99.5, is share the amount of real-time home buyers that we have. And this week, you'll see on our show, I'll share it. We share every week. Right now, you can see number 67,288 active buyers who are on our site. Again, 67,288 active home buyers. What most agents do is they wait until they get the listing, put the sign in the yard to start marketing. Here, we outspend the average agent 100 to 1 from a marketing standpoint, spending tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars every month, driving traffic, draining buyers, that we're able to match up to your property and get it done seamlessly and get it done smoothly. So if you want to know more about how that works, reach out, call us 843-808-SOLD. Reply to this email, and you can also get a home evaluation on the button in the email, also on this page. But if you want a human valuation, reach out, call me now. 843-808-SOLD. We'll see you in the next video.